Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. Where today we're going to be building a huge sweatshop of workers. We're going to be forcing, kind of working labour, in tough conditions. I'm just joking, we're not going to really. Basically, right, what we're going to do is sell everything that we've got right now. Because we've got 20 billion in the bank, we're going to build a brand new kind of office and some new lands. I'm going to build a big room, kind of like how we got like the warehouses for the printing and the servers. And we're going to create these ridiculously big teams so we can destroy all the software and hardware and programs and systems and everything that we make. It's going to be crazy. We're going to create this big sweatshop, this big sweatshop workshop. It's going to be beautiful. Now, guys, before we get into it, one, if you enjoy it, smash the like button down below. But two, before we do, we need to take a look at some of the stuff that we are creating now. Last 3 months, we've actually lost money. And I've kind of realised and found out why. It's because all of a sudden, the Sunnyboard X just stopped making money altogether. Now, I originally thought, you know what, it's reached the end of its life. There you go. All software does that. But then I thought to myself, but no, because it happened in the space of, well, a month. We made tons of money, and then we lost tons of money. It kind of just died down that quick. And then I realised something as I scrolled down to where we're doing the support for the Sunnyboard X. The amount of active users. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute. If I go down to the Sunnyboard X and I go to details, the product has ran out of potential customers. We have sold to everybody available in the game. There is literally, right, a population of 145 million in the game, like customers available. We have sold to all of them. And we almost have all of them as active users, which is crazy. So it didn't just die down. We just ran out of people to sell it to. So it's kind of over right now. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to cancel the support for everything that's not doing well. So Sunnyboard X, we're going to unfortunately have to end it because obviously we've got no more customers to sell to it. Do I cancel the support or do we continue it? I feel like we should semi-continue it in a sense. Or should I just get rid of everything? Should we just get rid of everything and then start fresh? I think so. We'll see if we can keep getting this done as well. We'll kind of leave it there for now. Full OS 1, we'll cancel support. Yeah, people might hate us for it, but hey ho. Full hacks will end it. It's not making any money. Semi storage will cancel. Semi RAM will cancel support. Full hacks will cancel support. The Semi says they're still making money, so we'll keep that for now. The Semi BS cancel support. Cancel support. Right, we'll just leave these for now. Now, what we're going to do then is we're going to go to build mode. We're going to move the company, and we're going to go for an empty plot. We're going to do it in the rural, so we've got some nice big open space we get to play around with. Bigger plots. Shared plots, but higher expansion costs. Yes, please, we'll go for bigger plots. Looks all good. We'll do this. So we're getting rid of everything that we once knew, everything that we once had. The old Excalibur building has now gone. And this is what we get to work with. It is kind of dark, but before we jump into it as well, we're now going to manage employees. There's your boy Seniac. I'm going to scroll right down to the bottom. So everybody except me right now is being fired. I'm going to have to dismiss them. We're going to have to pay like a redundancy package, which wasn't that much. But there you go. Everyone is now gone. The only employee that we have is your boy me, who is currently 60 years old. Glorious. And we're ready to go. So let's fast forward so we got a little bit of daylight we can play around with. Everyone's just disappearing from us, but we can't really do much about that right now. I just want to wait for a daytime that I can build on. Right, there we go. We can see a little bit better now, can't we? So let's buy some plots of land right now. So let's buy you, buy you, So we'll just buy a lot of them around us. We're probably not going to use the majority of them. But they're there just in case. They're there just in case, guys. So let's go back to building them. So I'm not entirely sure how big we're going to go. I feel like I want to do rows of 10 computers, if that makes sense. So if I just kind of do like a general rectangle right now. I really don't like the fact that it's raining like this. Can I get a little bit lighter, please? Or the rain maybe to stop? But everyone's disappearing. I don't care. We will win them back. We're going to start fresh, guys. We're going to start completely fresh. Okay, everyone's just... Bye. Bye, Seniac. Bye. Right, go away. Everyone go away. I feel like I want to play games with you right now. Get out of here. Right, also go back up. Right, here we go. This day it's not raining. It's not raining right now. So there we go. Pause. Right, get rid. Build. Let's go. Let's rock and finally roll. Okay then, so what I'll do first then, we'll go to furnish and we'll place down the functionality of our tables. Pick a table, which ones did we have? I've already forgot which tables we were kind of using. It was these ones, wasn't it? Right, I'll go with this one. Oh, there we go. Let me bring the walls down as well. So what I'll do, right, we'll kind of pick like a central point here where we have like a walkway going through. So if I went for this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get an extra one on. So if I go out by 3 there, go out by 3 there, select all 3 rooms, and then merge them, and then go back to furnishings. So rotate. So there's 5 on either side. 5 on either side right now. We'll place computers on, and then that's like 10 in a row, and then we do another row, that's another 10, and this will be 1 room. We'll push it back further, but I want to add on all the computer stuff first. So computers, we're going to go for that 3 computer setup. Oh, maybe it wasn't these tables. Wait, hold on. If I place down a chair. Right, okay, it wasn't those tables. Select all furniture. Okay, we can't replace them. What tables did I use? I've literally, right, forgotten what table I was using. Was it this one? I feel like it was this one. Haha, it was. But the only thing is, it's the wrong way around. There we go. So, okay, we'll build the 1 computer then. We'll have the 1 set up. Right, yeah, best to go for this chair. Yeah. Right, computers. It's so far forward, it's unreal. And then the specialist needs. It's not in here, is it? No. I always forget where it is. Computer. Productivity, that's where it is. Now this is the core team. Why has that been put in the back? Oh wait, this is the wrong computer. What's going on right now? Honestly, what is going on with me right now? Right, is this... There we go. It's this setup. Oh, it's so foolish. Right, there we go. Okay. Seniac, stop being a damn folio. Right, select all furniture. How do I select all furniture? Not of this type. You do it this way, don't you? Select. Here we go. And then we duplicate it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 in total. Do a 2 space. That's pretty much like a walkway. There we go. And then we'll do a gap in after it. Oh dear. Seniac. It rotated at the last minute. So already this is 30 peeps that could potentially be in a team. Why is it going like this? Oh, hold on. I've picked up 2, haven't I? It's just one of those days, guys. I'm having one of those days where nothing's going right. But that's 30. I think we should take it to 50 and have 50 in a team at once. Right. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be kind of crazy, isn't it? So let's merge these rooms. Let's right, this is gonna be interesting now. So if I select you. If I just do the tables, it should also clone the computers, which it does. Okay, so I need to expand a tad bit more. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's now 50 computers in one room. That's ridiculous. Right. So then merge these. Nice. And there you kind of go. That's kind of what we're going to get set up with it. So it's glorious, guys. This is so freaking glorious. So what we'll do at the start then, and we'll bring it this. So we'll go what's this? We'll go a 10 by 6. And this is going to be the kind of reception area to the building. There we go. We need windows. So I'm just going to do like a basic setup, and then I'll kind of then just go through and do all the rest. So let's get some windows there. Let's get some windows there. The question is then, how do we progress further? I feel like then we do a corridor after that splits into different rooms, which would be pretty sweet. So let's go. Okay, what was that across, by the way? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, if I zoom in. So 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. Just to bring some lighting on those corners there, which look really, really cool. And so we need to do some temperature stuff and some needs in here. So let's kind of do that now then. So utility, we could potentially use the AC unit. Or we could just go for normal ventilation. But it is quite noisy. Let's just get some standard radiators in first. So we do 4 there. And these are noisy, but nowhere near as noisy as the AC units, but they do cool it down. And then we'll do like 1, 2. I wonder if 4 is enough to cool down this whole room. No, it's not. Okay, so what if we then go for the third one? So what's the issue now? Is it still temperature? Not enough ventilation. Okay. So, like I said, I could go for the AC unit, but it is very noisy, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. That's quite a few now on each side. Really? Right, let me do the walls up. Right, okay. Right. Let's select all that furniture. Replace it with AC. Now there's not enough heating. Wow, they are really pushing it right now. Right, there we go. We got just enough in the end. That's kind of crazy how much they need it. You don't realize how big those rooms are. But then again, you got to think how many computers are in there that are going to really warm the room up. And then it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So that's a very basic setup we got right now, which is pretty damn sweet. I do like it. I do like it. What I'll do now then, I'll quickly kind of build. Let's just say if I go to like the build, well, play mode just for a second. If I go to manage teams, if I select every version of a secondary team and disband it, there we go. And then take the name off it. So we're going to resort back to having one team of each, which is fine because of how big they're going to be. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams or 5 rooms. We need predominantly a coder's room, a designer's team, and an artist team to make the products. So I need to make sure I've got 3, rooms in to begin with. And then we set up a support and a market team as well, which is going to be pretty dope then. So we need 5 rooms in total. I'll get this up and running, get this all set up, and then we'll add in all the little extra bits, and then we need to hire a ton of people. This is going to be crazy. So we've got a basic layout now all set up. It looks kind of crazy, doesn't it? It looks huge. One simple room here that walks through. It goes into corridor systems. I don't know why I did like this. I thought it was quite cool. It goes into corridor systems to other different rooms. I've got to designate what each room does anyway. It has, doesn't really have much speciality in any room just yet. But if I limit the room usage to, let me do it to teams. It's probably better if I do it to teams and it's switch team. So we'll have the coders in this team. We'll have the switch team to artists in this team and designers here. There we go. We'll have the marketing team over there, and then we'll have our support team / research team. You know what it is, boys. Over here. So boom, there we go. I've built a little toilet over here, which I'm gonna mimic. It's kind of hard to see. Let me drop the walls a little bit. Which I'm gonna mimic over on this side as well, eventually. This room here and here will be 2 individual canteens. I'm going to set up 2 meeting rooms, which I feel like they might need to be a little bit bigger than what they currently are right now to be able to hold 50 people at a time, for each team. Servers and printing rooms we'll do eventually. We'll kind of probably build our very own little warehouse somewhere else as well. But this is how it's coming along at the moment. So if I zoom in right now and select, if I can try and select the calculator. Right, there we go. So then select all that in its room and replace it with the graphics tablet. What's all this stuff, by the way? Touchpad. Oh, this stuff looks a little bit better. This stuff is quite handy for designers. Okay, replace it with that. Nice. That's more of a speciality. I didn't realize it was such a good speciality. Right, select all that. Replace it. What's the other ones as well? That's for artists. This one's for pro. Is it better than the calculator? No, not really. It's only good for leads. But this is pretty good to change over anyway. Boom. Right, now this is the marketing team. So the marketing team, we want to replace these with the phones. Let me just double check that's very high marketing as well. No, but this is higher. The phone is actually definitely higher. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. And then the support will leave with what they currently got, the calculators. So I kind of need to sort out the kind of cooling in these rooms. I can't place the air conditioning units because they're on the edges. Can I place down the function? No, I can't place those either. Now this is going to be kind of weird. Right, we got to sort of. There is not enough light in here. Oh, add windows. Is that what they're asking for? Lights. Makes sense, boys. Because there's not enough windows in there, is there, really? These industrial ones do quite a bit of noise. These are standard ones here. So if I kind of do it like... I didn't mean to do it like that. Is that enough, you reckon? I mean, mean, they give us light. They give us light. I mean, I could go for these ones as well. Do we have like a ceiling one? It's all floor stuff, desk lamps. Nah. Right, let's just squeeze these in. It's because they don't have big enough windows, you can't squeeze in as much light. So, does nobody else moan? It's just these rooms at the minute are moaning, because obviously there's no way to get into them just yet, but we're not going to add anything just yet anyway. So technically the rooms are kind of set up to their base form. All the computers and the speciality stuff like that in. So we could go now and start doing things, but at the same time, I don't want to start doing things just yet. I think we'll set a car park up at the back too. So in terms of roads, and I think we'll have the road come from there. We need to buy more land. There we go. So the road comes straight at the back there, and we kind of set up like a multi-story car park. But I want to build the path first. So straight up to the road. Solid path going straight in, which is glorious. We'll create... Is this the ramp? Yeah, the ramp's said, but... You can't really choose. To be honest, can you? Where... It kind of ramps up too. Which is annoying. But there could be little entrance points in there. Alright, there's a 1 space gap there. And we just drop like a ton of parking in. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even select the right one. Right, can I... Right, okay, right, there we go. I was about to say, how do I get rid? That was kind of annoying. Right. Let's try that again. So some general parking spots that go around. Oh, we can't... Right, do we have to buy even more land right now? There we go. So parking spots for days. So going around there. But obviously we have then the multi-story kind of section. So we build our little multi-story car park. And do you reckon that will be enough for the amount of people that we're going to have in here? Probably not. If I get rid of that one then. And then we go one more. And then... Right, if I have this... Come out like that. And we kind of get a bit excessive now on this floor. Alright, we can squeeze in one there then. And then one there. That should be enough for our big multi-story car park on the back there. That should be more than enough, which is glorious. There we go. It actually looks pretty cool, doesn't it? So we do need to create a server room and a printing room and stuff like that, just to kind of support their needs. So now I understand where the car park area is. I think we'll set up a printing warehouse over in this little section. So construction then. It's also going to be quite a big room as well. And, right, let me actually go with, can I do path first? Now, if I went across by 40, went down by 40, But I can't do it like that though, can I? Because it does that annoying thing. Does that get rid of all of it? Yeah, it does. Kind of annoying. Right. Oh, go up by 40 here. Right, yeah, it's easier to do it this way, isn't it? Right, up by 40 there. Nice, simple, easy. And then build one glorious rectangle room. It's huge. It's huge. So we'll do the same for this then. Like this one could be like the server one, for example, and then we'll do one on the opposite side of the road. So rather than put them on top of each other, if we do a second floor, it will be for that type of building. So I need to buy even more land. Right, I think that should be enough. This will be the printing one because obviously it's close to the car park. Alright, buy 40. And then straight down. Glorious. Build the room. Bam. Perfect. Okay, so those two rooms now set up for the printing and the server room. I'll get those all set up now then, and we'll come back then, and hopefully we're ready to start hiring our first people. It's going to be a lot of people, it's going to be crazy, but it's going to be also a lot of fun. This looks more like an actual complex now. It looks a lot better than anything we've ever created before in the past, so I'm quite impressed with how it's already turning out. Okay, so the printing warehouse is now set up. I put some more parking a little bit closer to and some more path there to kind of fill it up for when the couriers come to pick up all the goods. The server room is set up to a certain extent. I haven't put too much into it, but when you go to it, because I've connected all the servers to the Seni server now, it's a 6.8 terabit kind of bandwidth. I don't know, well, I've lost a lot of deals, so we're not going to see as much being used on it right now, but it can handle the current demand, which is kind of cool. So we kind of almost borderline to the point where we was before. Kind of ish, maybe not, because we've only got one employee altogether, which is ridiculous. And the whole buildings right now just look like skeletons. But we can make them pretty and add in more stuff over time anyway. But we need to start getting the teams back up and running. So manage teams then. We've only got for the coding team one person, which is me, obviously. Now, I am the lead in that team. If I go to manage, programmer and leader. So if I go to hire employees and we want programmers, we'll go with system to begin with. We'll go salary high because we're going to make millions of dollars right now. Spend everything because we're going all out. We're creating the best of the best. So we're going for the coders team. There we go. Compatibility, we want great. So we're just going to keep hiring a bunch. So I feel like we should hire 9. 9 and then plus me equals 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's 10 already. Then we repeat the process, but this time we choose to have them high in something, for example, 3D. So high, begin looking programmers, and we'll hire 10 of these now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It seems kind of crazy, doesn't it? And then do the exact same thing again. So we've got 20 already. We'll go for, should we go any? Let's just go any now. So how does that change things? So does any, what does any mean? There could be, anything could be high? It's kind of all over the place, isn't it? Anyway, great. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's a lot of peeps. That's 30 at this point. So programmers, we'll go with network on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, when you're hiring vast amount of employees, you can't be fussy. So the last set of 10 right now, we'll go with audio. Yeah, let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and eventually 10. There we go. So if I go to manage teams, we've now got 50 employees in the in the coders team, which is crazy right now. So 239% compatibility. These are kind of low because they're all over the place in terms of like where their skills relying. So it's interesting. I'll get the rest of all the employees hired for the other teams right now, and then we're ready to rock and roll, boys. We're ready to rock and roll. Right, guys. This could possibly be the worst decision that I've ever made. In terms that I now have 250 employees. Yes, I have 250 employees right now. It could quite possibly be the worst decision I've ever made. It could either be... It could go one of two ways. It could be great. We create lots of software really quickly. We throw lots of, units into stuff like coding and art and all that kind of good stuff, and it's great. Or there could be too many people that it just slows down the whole process and we just get nowhere. We never get anywhere. Now, I've also told each of the employees what their jobs role needs to be. The support team does a little bit of everything because obviously they're the support team. Marketing team, you can see the job roles now for each one as I go along. Designers and coders and all that kind of stuff. Each team has its own leader as well, and that's all kind of good. Now, I don't have the canteen in, so they can't eat just yet. I don't have the meeting rooms in or anything like that to take advantage of it. We'll probably do that as time goes on, as the episodes tick along right now. But we should... Okay, we've got one dude in right now. It was me. Who's just chilling like a strawberry villain. We got we're assigned the coders on that. They can kind of get off that. And assign all of this. So at least they're doing some support in some way, shape or form. Now, the servers can't deal with full OS 1, so let's see what our current server load is. It is at 100%. We are kind of destroying it because the Board X is 20.4 terabits, which is ridiculous. But I feel like we should just cancel support on that. We're going to lose, obviously, fans from it. We won't cancel support on the SWEATSHOP just because we're still selling it. So we get rid of that, the Board X there, because we can't sell it no more. So we just drop the support like that. We lost a bit of reputation on a lot of fans as well. But let's skip to the next month. Sorry. Now the SWEATSHOP does not meet the demand, and we are losing sales. The BS is losing sales to the 4K. So we need to kind of sort that stuff out. The Board X is slowly starting to drop in bandwidth, and that will kind of catch itself up. Everyone is now arriving via vehicle. But let's our releases. So our releases, let's just take a quick look. Let's pause. Oh, people dislike each other. We have to kind of go with that and kind of sort that stuff out over time. Well, who doesn't like who. But let's just get to my releases here. So what was losing sales? So SWEATSHOP. So start printing. There we go. What was the other one? It was SWEATSHOP, BS, and Full Press SDK. So start printing. Full Press SDK, start printing. So we'll limit these to I don't know, 50,000 each because they're not selling a lot. So there we go. I know the SWEATSHOP sells quite a bit, so we put 400k. I just want to see where it kind of lays at. We're actually printing more than we could do in the last place, but obviously we don't have any people to come and work for us at the minute. So let me quickly set this up. So we'll hire 3 IT supports, 3 maintenance. We need a receptionist, but I haven't got any of that set up just yet. We'll hire 1, 2, 3 cleaners just for now, and then we'll hire a bunch of couriers, right? Doesn't ship as many boxes as I need right now, but I'm not worried about it just yet. I just want to see how things are going, where we're at right now. So employee is having trouble concentrating in a room. So it's this room over here with the noise and stuff like that. We need to put like the cubicles to separate each little computer to reduce noise as well. That'll be pretty handy eventually. So the decibel, did it tell us how loud it is? It doesn't really tell us, does it? We probably need to add in some more lights in some of these rooms as well as the days go on. But are they doing anything? Well, no, not really. Not really doing anything. The artists and the designers should be working away right now, and the artists and some of this stuff. Artists should be finishing that, and then they're pretty much all going home again. I accept that. I'm going to have to accept some of these demands because some of them don't like what's going on. But how much are we losing? So we are spending. 6 million in salaries, I believe. Is that right? I think so. I mean, we don't know. Wait. Oh no, that was the previous month. Let me get this month out of the way. Everyone hates their current work areas at the minute. Right, next month. Okay. No. It's actually 1.7 million in salaries. Our internet bill is ridiculous, right? So can we like... It is dipping. It is dipping. The 16.4 right now for Sunny SRX. That is using so much bandwidth. We need to get rid of it. But yeah. Like I said, boys. We've got a lot of stuff we need to do. This is the start. It's something that I can't do in one big episode because there is so much stuff we got to do. Everyone is completely worn out and stuff like that. But when I get the lounge back in, the canteen back in, the meeting rooms, make the offices a little bit nicer to work in, things should slowly start to change. Hopefully. We've got a long way to go. I might just get a bunch of stuff set up for next episode anyway, so I ain't got to tear through it. We can actually start getting some work done and making some money. But I got 250 employees. They're all making crazy demands right now. Ridiculous demands. And our server capacity is so freaking high. But Sunnyboard X is dropping quite a bit. It is dropping quite a bit. Did we sell many copies? The Sunny SRX made 215 million. And we still did not turn a profit. That's because our internet bills, 340 million. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Right, I need to stop it for a bit now. Because I can't continue. Because they'll just keep asking for pay rises, so we just got to make the whole offices so much more comfortable. We need to add in more lights because this is not looking great right now, but there's a lot of work to do. But how cool is this going to be when it's eventually all set up? I need to fine tune the car park a little bit as well for when they came in because there was a little bit of jams. So we'll give it a go. Guys, hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below, and until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good. Bye.